How to write a hook for your personal story. If you don't grab them now, you might lose them forever. In storytelling, your first sentence can be the difference between someone leaning in or walking away. A strong hook makes your audience stop, feel something, and want more. Especially when telling a personal story, your hook isn't just an opener, it's a promise. A promise that what you're about to say matters. So how do you craft a hook that gets people to stay? Let's break it down. Start with the moment that changed everything. Don't begin your story with a boring backstory. Instead, drop us right into the moment. Everything shifted. Think of it like this. What's the heartbeat of your story? What made your voice shake or your chest tighten? That's where you begin. Example. Instead of, "When I was a kid, I had a dream of being a dancer." Try, "I was halfway through the audition when my knee snapped, and so did my dream." You just made your reader feel something. That's the power of a hook. Don't tell us everything. Make us want to know more. Mystery keeps people curious. You don't have to explain the whole story in one line. In fact, it's better if you don't. The best hooks leave a gap, just enough for someone to lean in and say, "Wait, what happened next?" Example, "I was smiling in front of 200 people, but inside I was falling apart." You've set the stage. Now they want the full picture. Use emotion like a magnet. People connect with feelings more than facts. A good hook doesn't need big words or fancy phrases. It needs real emotion, anger, joy, shame, awe. Whatever you felt, make us feel it too. Example, "I thought I was strong until the phone call that broke me." The word broke does more than describe. It invites the audience into your vulnerability, and that makes your story powerful. Say one thing that sounds like the truth. No one wants to say. Honest, raw lines catch people off guard, in a good way. If you can say something that feels true and brave, your reader will feel seen. That's when they keep reading. Example, "I loved being a mom, but I hated what it did to me." It's not something people often admit, but it's real, and real sticks. Use a line that feels like a whisper in someone's ear. Sometimes, the best hook feels quiet, like a secret, a truth you'd only tell a close friend. When you write a line like this, people pause, and in that pause, they connect. Example, "No one knew I was lying, not even me." It's short, mysterious, emotional. Everything a great hook needs. Let the hook echo your big message. Your hook should hint at the deeper meaning of your story. Think about what your story is really about. Not just what happened, but why it matters. Then pull a line from that message and turn it into your opening. Example, if your story is about learning to forgive yourself, try, "I spent years punishing myself for a mistake no one else remembered." You've given us the feeling and the theme, all in one. Use the hook to make a promise. Your first line can be a quiet agreement between you and the reader. It says, "I've been where you are. Let me show you what I found." It doesn't always have to be dramatic. It just needs to feel true. Example, "This story won't make me look good, but maybe it will help you feel less alone." That's not just a hook. That's a reason to keep reading. Make it short enough to stick. Some of the best hooks are under 15 words. Think of your hook like a headline or a movie trailer. You want it to stick in someone's mind, and that means trimming the fat. Example, "My greatest success started with the biggest failure of my life." Clear, punchy, emotional. That's the kind of line people remember and share. When in doubt, start with what you felt. If you're stuck, come back to what you felt in your story. Your emotions are the door. Open it and invite us in. Start your hook with, "I was terrified. I couldn't believe. I never thought I felt like." Example, "I felt like the world had forgotten me." And maybe it had. Start with emotion, and the story will follow. Final thoughts. Your hook isn't about being clever. It's about being real. A personal story doesn't need to sound like a movie trailer. It needs to feel like a conversation. The best hooks don't scream, they speak, they don't brag, they invite. And when someone hears a story that starts with truth, vulnerability, or a powerful emotion, they don't just listen, they lean in. So next time you tell your story, don't worry about making it perfect. Just start with the moment that made you feel something. And let that be the line that makes someone else feel it too. I'm still learning these lessons myself. And if you're growing as a storyteller too, I would love it if you subscribed. We're in this together. Thanks for watching.